told me was she was thinking about naming her to that because my grandmother's name was Lily. Mm-hmm. And so she said that she was thinking of naming the baby Lily Rose. And then she has a boy, I think they're still trying to decide because they both want her.
All right, YouTube. Let me know. I came back. I was just over there. If you want a YouTube aspect come through, put something in the chat for me.
I already seen you already seen it, so
no big deal. Think.
They lit me up. I see. Oh, my arm back here.
I guess it is that time of the year.
I'm not ready for it at all.
Prepare yourselves.
Always keep off on me. Mm-hmm. And then in May, between May and June is when it got black flies and I can't be outside.
All right. Can y'all still hear me? Let me know if you can hear me real fast. Put it in the chat for me. Because I think I hit the mute button. Who was that? What they say? Oh man, I appreciate you, man. That's slow. Appreciate you. All right, G Javier, that was you from YouTube. Okay, appreciate you for coming over, man. Skills, Coley Cole. Whoa, I called Coley Cole in the building. Monica, what's up? I caught you. All right, so some of us are on the Zoom. All right, Coley Cole. If you want the Zoom, let me paste that, man. It's right there. I just put it in the chat. All right. So we got 5 minutes before we get started. And so if you want to, we just had a conversation on YouTube. We was talking about if you know where the moon was when you were born, you can drop that in the chat because it gives us some, it gives us insight, man. Shit. Oh, shit. Hold on, man. That dude, Jew, I got to go Google this. I ain't verified yet. This dude said there's a Psalm. I think he said like Psalm 89. Let me see. Psalm 89. The moon will be a witness. I said, you lying to me. Nah, man, here it is. Look, he said, oh, I'm gonna have to go to my version. I like God's word. That's my thing right there. Like the moon, his throne will stand firm forever. It will be like a faithful witness in the heavens. What King James got to say about that? What old King James got to say about that, y'all? It shall be established forever as the moon and as a faithful witness in heaven. Then another one says, like the moon established forever, a faithful witness in the sky. Ooh-wee, Psalms 89. We got to talk about this. We're going to talk about this as the opening, right? So what do you mean the moon is a witness? Holy Quran goes in on the moon on this stuff, right? What do you mean the moon is a witness, right? So you can look at that stuff and be like, well, it's just saying that the moon is in the sky, so therefore you bear witness that it's just a body that's there and whatnot. And that's cool. But what if it means the moon itself is literally serving as a witness? How could that be? So we've shown over and over and over and over and over again that, you know what? I'm going to show you something because I'm about to get back on my shit. Hold on. I'm about to go to Twitter real fast. Take me to see if I can find my Twitter page real fast. I nailed. Oh man, I gotta be signed in. I don't know my sign in to Twitter. That's my problem. Hold on. Hold on. Man, that's nutty, man. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Let me share my screen real fast. All right. So January 25th to, oh no, on January the 20th, I went to Twitter and I said 25th to 26th and 27th, we could see an earthquake, police shooting, or severe domestic act of violence, or famous death or plane crash. Okay. Now, these are precise events because these type of events I am going to tell you are on a rhythmic clock. Okay. And it's a cosmic clock that they're on. Okay. And I didn't do this maybe for 4 years that Donald Trump was in. I fell back. And then I said, you know what? Let me come back and start posting this stuff for the record. And this was January the 20th. January 28th, just one day after I told you, the 25th, the 26th, and the 27th, I'm telling you, you're going to see a famous person die. And then the 28th came, I had to come and reply under it. We saw the death of Cicely Tyson. Okay. Now, there are some other things. Because something else happened, and I posted another one. I think it was. Jude, he's put it right here, but since I ain't signed in on March the 4th, something happened. And I will have to go see what he put, but it's there. I got to go to that page and see. It was March the 4th. Let me see something real fast. That's March 28th. Boy, be on Twitter getting busy. Bear with me. I'm just looking for March the 4th on this timeline real fast. That was him on there. Man, where's the reply? Damn it. I gotta go see it. We got 2 on the record this far this year, but I can go in the vault and start showing all that stuff. I want to see if I was on tweet and replies real fast. Yeah, I was. But the purpose is, though, real fast, that even with the Cicely Tyson joint that I just showed you, if you go to her death date, you will see it was one day after that particular opening had occurred. And so I'm telling you, stop sharing my screen so you can see me real fast. The reason that I'm saying that, though, is because the truth of the matter is these planets are basically recording our own physical actions. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this off. All right, they're recording our actions. Our actions is an energy of motion. You know, you fan something. It's energy. It's the butterfly effect. And what happens is it's as if at the time of the event, this planet was here, this planet was here. It's in space. It's cataloged in space. And so when that planet comes back to these certain regions of space and whatnot, it's like a reverberation starts to happen, and that thought comes back into our reality as some form of a manifestation. This is why, you know, Scarface said it, like, it's crazy, man. Like every October, it's like, man, somebody died in my family in October. He peeped a pattern. If you start going back, you may even find a pattern that you may have. You know what I mean? Maybe a yearly pattern, maybe something. There's a pattern that's there. And that's because it's nothing more than our own thoughts within that particular groove. So I had showed y'all when for years that we have been hosting events doing spring equinoxes, summer solstice trips, and fall equinox trips for years. Now all of a sudden, my real estate deals are closing on these equinox dates. So I'm not buying them on purpose because it's like, oh, the equinox is coming. Let me hurry up and try to buy it. Usually the closing date on average is about, you know, anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. You know what I mean? So I'm not purposely trying to put it right there. It's just falling that way. And I said, oh, I get it. I already got a track record, cosmically speaking, of going in at this particular time. And when I get an idea that's right there, the manifestation of it can happen at this time, because I have been on a clock for years. Hey, we're going here every year, same pocket. We doing our thing, right? And so space is intelligent. It's no different than when you walk into a place, you feel the energy and you like, ooh, something ain't right. Or I'm like, oh man, this is paradise. So since physical spaces such as your house has energy, you know, cities have energy, like Sedona, Arizona has energy, Asheville, North Carolina, there's a certain energy that's there. Shit, Watts, LA, it's a certain energy that's there. Okay, so there's a certain energy that's present. All right. And so we have to be mindful of that. All right. And the key is, I keep telling you, is to put your best foot forward to start creating positive outcomes so you can start getting this positive feedback loop meaning so it can come back to you. Okay. All right. So when that little statement in the Bible, if that be true, and you know, that's what they meant by it. Psalms 89:37. All right. The moon, the faithful witness in the sky, that's just one of them. And I'm telling you, this thing is absolutely true, because I can pull prediction after prediction after prediction after prediction, right? So a lot of y'all may not, I don't know, y'all may kind of be new to me or something. Let me see if I even got it on this computer. It's actually in a whole nother file. Oh no, we got some here. I'll show you how we get busy with this thing. All right. I'm just looking at something that I got on Trump. I'll have to go back and pull February through May. Let me see. Let me just see something real fast. I told Trump from February the 15th to May the 2nd. It was like a 3-month window almost, you know, what was crazy. And so I got some extreme days here, 3/2, 3/20 to the 25th, and then 4/15 to 4/18. And I don't know. Oh, here we go. Now watch this. 3/20, right? And so on the eve of 320, which would have been maybe this right here, the 18th, actually, yeah, the 18th, there was a car bomb that was going to the White House on March the 19th of 2017. I've already went on the record and gave a forecast back in February on Twitter that said, yo, y'all want to beef up security because these days are the most extreme, right? Especially in March, right? So on the eve of that 320, as we was getting close, you see what happened on the 19th. They broke the story because that night, it was the 19th at 4:33 in the morning. Well, that's when they updated. But the 18th came and they had this bomb threat that was there, right, on Trump. They even had somebody try to intrude. Somebody tried they breached the White House grounds and damn near got in on March the 11th. Again, I'm already on the record telling you to beef your shit up. You see what I'm saying? With 3 March dates out of a 3-month window, I gave 3 March dates. You see what I'm saying? There was something even happened with a bike rack. The dude jumped the bike rack on the 18th as well. All right. So just showing you, let me see something real fast. You know, we can go, whether it be plane crashes, whether this shit gets big. You know, Paris was one of the biggest things that ever happened. This was on YouTube and it's still on YouTube. It's a video I did called Nostradamus, November 2015 Prophecies, Russell Simmons and Snoop Dogg. And I published it. It gets distorted, but it was published on October 24th, 2015. And I told them in that video, when you pause it, that November the 13th through 15th, we gonna see some shit, some gangster shit somewhere. And exactly on November 13th, look, that arrow is pointing to November 13th. Mind you, this black arrow said I published it on the 24th of 2015. I came and gave a 3-month window in October and November, and say, hey, these pockets right here is going to be some shit. And exactly on the date that I foretold, we had the Paris attacks. Okay. And I got a whole folder of this stuff. All right. So when that statement says that, you know, the planetary body is like a witness, that is very true. That's very, very, very true. Okay. These things are on some type of, you know, again, it's on the cosmic rhythm. All right. All right. So let's get into some stuff, man. Let's talk about the rhythm. All right. So thank you for joining us. Tonight's webinar, you know, on YouTube, you got it via, you know, a different title. But the moon can absolutely show you how to deal with family wealth. Okay. And let me just make sure y'all still can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Y'all good? Somebody put it in the chat for me on Zoom that you with me. You can hear me. And you can see my screen. Just type it in the chat for me. We straight? All right, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So let me blow this up right fast. I'm gonna do a slideshow. All right. All right. So they tell you that the racial wealth divide, if it's left undressed, Black people are on a path to zero in 2053. Okay. Me personally, I don't believe it. It's a bunch of shit. And it's not that I'm in denial. I hope not. But it don't pertain to me. And it should not pertain to you. And since you're here, it does not pertain to you. And I'm going to tell you why it doesn't pertain to you. The main thing is median is sort of like middle or average, and you're not average. Right? You shouldn't be, you know? There's a video called The 5 Inequality Myths. And this slide right here is talking about households under 15,000. And, you know, it goes all the way up to over 200,000. Okay. And what's happening is in the middle of 35,000 to 50 and 50 to 75,000, over the years between 1970 and blue, all the way to 2013, the middle class is indeed shrinking, ladies and gentlemen. The middle class is shrinking, right? The lower class of 15,000 up to 35,000 in the 2013 bar is not superseding 2010 and 2000 and 1990. So the poor in the middle class is shrinking because more people are entering the upper class. Facts. You can look at it. And this is coming from the Census Bureau. More people are entering the upper class of finances. So we're in a phenomenal space, okay? Phenomenal space. I want to show you something real fast because this comes from the Labor Bureau of Statistics as well. This is the Black unemployment rate. And the red simply represents Republicans. The blue is the Democrats. You see the president's name on it. The highest unemployment for Black folks ever recorded was January of the third term of Ronald Reagan at 21.2%. Now, out of 100 people, and you're telling me 21 don't have a job, and the remaining 79 people do, that's not bad, in my opinion, right? But there's an interesting trend that's happening. Their average, I put right here overall during their tenure, okay? There's a trend that's happening where it went from 11.8 to 13 with Carter, and something happened in the Carter administration where you can see it going up from the previous year right here in this row right here. The last year of Carter, something happened in the economy and his unemployment rates for Black people were starting to go up, and it continues to go up with Reagan until it gets right here to 21.2, and then it starts to fluctuate, and eventually it starts to wane itself out, and then Reagan ends it with a 14.2% Black unemployment rate, okay? All right, I'm sorry, no he didn't. Reagan ends right here with 11.7. All right. And then Bush comes in and then it goes to 14.2. And so over the years, this thing has since Reagan is at 15.5 as an average. Bush, Daddy Bush comes in at 12.4. Okay, Clinton gets it down to 10, and he's the first one to get the Black unemployment rate in the single digits. Okay, we're just talking about employment numbers in the single digits. Okay, Baby Bush inherits that. He goes back up into the doubles, but his average is actually better than Clinton's because Baby Bush is the first one since they start recording the Black unemployment rate with the census. Okay, Baby Bush is the first one to get it under 10% into single digits, barely having that average at 9.7. When Obama comes, it goes back up. Although it was going back up with Bush, you can see in his last year, it started to go back up. Obama inherits it, it goes up, but it starts to come back down in the last term of Obama. Okay, Obama's last average, his last year average was an 8.4. His overall unemployment rate average was 12.9, but his last year was 8.4. Trump comes in and you start to get record lows. It's just the truth. Okay. Obama didn't see the lows that Baby Bush had. Trump got that Baby Bush record, and then it went to an all-time low until Corona kicked in right here, when we went from 6.7 and then it went up to 16.7 in April. Okay. So what is my point? My point is not to highlight any president. My point is to show you two things. The unemployment rate really ain't bad, even in this worst case scenario. Again, if you're telling me out of 100 people, 21 ain't got no job and 79 do, it's not too bad. But if you're going to tell me currently 10 people don't have a job and the other 90 do, goddamn, that's amazing. And most importantly, when we go back to that slide, and you're telling me that the middle class is shrinking and more people are entering the upper class financially, then I don't understand all this inequality talk and all this poverty shit. I don't understand it. And I don't want to understand it, because back in 2016, there was a story that was ran on Fortune magazine that said 1,700 people in America are becoming millionaires every single day. Every day. That was back then. 1,700 people are becoming millionaires every single day. So we should be joining the Millionaires Club. There should be some type of somebody's joining it. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just not through. They said it, I'm showing you. And then I want to know if it's really feasible. Is it something that we can reach? Because I've reached that marker in assets where I can say, whoa, shit, if I sold everything and satisfied, my partners and shit, here go $1 million in cash. I just reached it with our last acquisition. So asset wise, I'm a motherfucking millionaire. Straight up. I would have to sell everything though. Right? So it's real. It is very, very real and feasible. This can be done because the majority, from the first house, the bottom left red, to the last acquisition, that is 18 months. 18 months. And within that 18 months, y'all saw me get the hell off of Facebook and get focused, right? Not that I can't be focused on Facebook, but for me, I couldn't be, because I was I had to deprogram myself even from the information that I was dealing with. I don't feel like debating and going back and forth and talking about energy and vibration. I don't vibrate this goddamn money and family wealth. Vibrational being. That's what my challenge became. And I done that. I did that. And I'm continuing to do it. Okay. So that's very, 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 very feasible. So I'm not the average. You're not the average. So let me show you. The only thing I can do is my best to try to say, this is what the hell I did. And it obviously started with, thinking. Okay. So there's 3 levels. There was 3 processes that when I looked at the steps that I took, there was 3 levels to it. One was you got to have determination and commitment. If you ain't got that shit, then there's nothing's ever going to come. So that got to be there. But in the middle is the shit, because this taught me how to do it on paper. I used to teach this class and then people tell you in the chat, be here, Coley Cole here. Like, I used to teach this class on the second Saturday of the month called the Millionaire Math Deal Analyzer. Straight up. All right. I'll show you, because I got some covers for it somewhere. I'm sure I do. I used to do the Millionaire Math Deal Analyzer, right? Where is that? That's LMNOP. Here go 1. That's the workbook, Millionaire Math Deal Analyzer workbook that I created. So for those of us who were studying deals to, perfect their craft, this is a skill. Money is a mental ability. For real. This was the flyer, Millionaire Math. Okay. We ran this class. And then, since we knew how to do it in theory, I applied that shit in real life and was able to start acquiring this in real life. Okay. And so for me, level 2 is the shit, because it shows you how to do it. And then the final thing you have to do is just take action, which is all broken up like this. You know what I'm saying? You come here as a family, you go through level 1, in which I'm about to show you in a second. You go through level 2, which again is the bomb diggy. All right. And then once you step out to level 3, making a decision of what your options are, then you get busy. Okay. And so this is what it would look like. All right. Let me see something here. Let me get rid of that. I don't need that. I don't need that. All right. So all members of the Family Wealth Club, it was down because the site got hacked. Straight up. It really got hacked for real. People was trying to log in. I was trying to log in. All right. And so what you would do, Family Wealth Club members, you should be able to sign in through your first name. Capitalize your first name. All right. God darn it. I don't got that password. What's that password? You know what I'll do? You should be able to sign in. And let me see something real fast. I'll use my son's login. And when you sign in, should be your first name. And I emailed y'all the password. When you first sign in, it's going to look like this. Okay. And what you're going to do is hit this logo. When you hit the logo, it's going to bring you back out to the front page. And then simply go to your profile. All right. So once you're in your profile, it tells you your courses, level 1, 2, and 3. All right. And so when you click on it, expand it, when you click on it, it'll bring you to each particular one. And it's telling you got 5 videos, which, you know, everything is right here explaining every single thing. All right. Now, your homework assignment, even with this, you got to upload it and send it over. Like, for example, Carla, she's here. Jalen, they turned in their homework assignment. I had to go in the back and approve it so they can continue to go on to the next thing. Okay. So just to give you an idea. So, which this is my thing right here. I love the second part because now you got to get busy. Let me see. All right. See, you can't even get to it. To take this course, you need to complete the following course. You got to complete level 1. I can't even show you. I thought I could, but since I got hacked, they changed my password and I would have to go get it. Bro, hold on one second. Nah, it ain't no biggie. Wait a minute. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm gonna pause my screen. Let me go. I gotta go get the password from my guy. Where is it? Here we go. All right. So hold on one second. I'm gonna see if I can get you in there. I'm gonna see if I can get you in from the admin side. No, I don't want this. I don't want to be on the backside like this. And they got me good hacking this site today. I should share you a message. Somebody told me. But see, when you all champions got to have some form of opposition. Resistance in this world builds strength. That's how you build muscle physically. Like you got to push something that's heavy away from you. You got to let it come to you, then you got to push it, and then that's how you build muscle. And so have fun with adversity. Okay. Did I get it? All right. Let me see something. All right. All right, here we go. So maybe I can get in, maybe. So you come through, obviously it's going to be a video format that's going to let you go 1, 2, 3. All right, bam. So it'll let me in because I'm admin. All right. The dopest shit here is a video. I've done webinars on this. My man B, who do the stock and crypto joint course that's on the site. We've done videos on this on asset protection. This shit is very important, man. This shit is very important. Listen, let me tell you something, man. This portfolio, you can't even touch me because you don't. One, listen, the way that is set up in the owners of the entity or the entity that owns the actual properties is all based off of anonymity, meaning you would never even see the actual owner name on this shit. And then even if you crack that part, you're going to see an attorney's name on it. Okay. Because if I had all of these set up in, let's just say, Joe Johnson's name and shit, and then all of these were in the same county, and I type in Joe Johnson's name on the county, I see everything that Joe Johnson has, and then I say, shit, his pockets run deep. I want to sue him. And then since it's an individual who owns it, let's just say even if it was an individual, not an LLC, then all of these things become open, and there's a judgment against me. Now there's a judgment against the property. You see what I'm saying? And so learning that second step is very important because you have to get out here and you got to set some things up. And within this video, it is the attorney who put me up on it. His video is in here. So this is not legal advice from me. I am just simply sharing what was shared with me. And then I understood how to go out and do it. Okay. So that is a major right here for my business people. Super duper major key. Okay. It's just like my girl. I'm gonna have to send my girl a letter. She's a famous rapper. I just love her to death. But her house is in her name, and it shouldn't be, because now somebody sue you, your house is up for grabs in a lien, and it shouldn't have been that way. But I know why, because ain't nobody around you giving you the game. You know what I mean? We then move into this right here. And I actually created a quiz out of this because we got our own style of cash flow, which is a very famous game. The Kiyosakis, if you're not familiar with them, that's Rich Dad Poor Dad. They have been blessed, man. When I say blessed, if you listen to podcasts, I'm gonna go to them real fast. Like if you listen to podcasts, especially on real estate podcasts, and they be like, what's the one book that you can recommend to people that help you become, go to the next level in life? You know what I mean? And they all be like, man, why is this doing this? This is weird. I got something wrong. Wish that I spelled something wrong because this is not their site. This is weird. This is very weird. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yo, they must be going through something themselves. Rich Dad Latino. Y'all see that? Because I actually saw their. Hold on, man. Let me see something. I want Rich Dad Poor Dad to come up. Let me see something. If they site to come up. That was crazy because I actually saw their logo, their little icon pop up. See, oh shit, they going through something too. They didn't got hit. Damn, that's crazy. Yep, because they got their logo right here. So their site is under attack right now. All right, see, it happens to the greatest, man. Glad I ain't the only one. But anyway, they have been extremely blessed. Extremely blessed. And there's a game called Cash Flow, okay, that you can play that is off the chain, and it will teach you how to become, it's going to teach you a couple things. One, it's going to teach you how to get off your job, okay? That's going to be the first thing. But it doesn't show you how to become rich. And that's where, to be honest with you, that's where we come in at. I created another version within the game to show you in theory How to Become Rich. I think I need to look at you so you can see me when I say this, man. Seriously. This portion right here, cash flow 2 that I've created, this was the part where the light bulb came on and said, shit, I know how to do it. This is why they say that when you learn through video game or through simulation, it's the next best thing as the actual real experience, because you're doing it. It's not you sitting there reading about it and you ain't getting off the couch, you're reading about it and you got to remember it. No. You got to select answers and do it. You see what I'm saying? And once that light bulb went out and I figured it out, my life changed. I'm one of those many of testimonies. I swear to you, go to these podcasts on success, especially real estate, and start listening to them. I guarantee you, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is going to be one of the books that come up the most. Now, Rich Dad, Poor Dad wasn't the book that did it for me. It wasn't the book. It was playing cash flow is what done it for me. Okay. So I created something, I tweaked it here, and then I also put a quiz inside of it that you must pass. Because the reason that you must pass this quiz, that's going to tell me, see, cash flow 2, I make you do something that you ain't never done. In part 1, you're going to automatically do something and you're going to pass. And then you can pass it over and over again, but I guarantee you it's something that you didn't learn. So level 2 forces you to do something that you didn't do on the first part. And then based off your answers on the quiz, I'm going to know if you did it. I'm trying to get it to come on and click for you. I always say it, if I put 10 people on this game right now, 9 are going to go bankrupt because we don't know how to fucking spend money. We don't know how to invest money. And here's the kicker. I'm telling you, these same people going to invest the same way. They got the same goddamn spending habits. An opportunity come up for sale and they want to buy some shares and they buy the exact same amount of shares every single time. And they be different people and they all go broke, but broke people have a certain way of thinking and it comes out on the game. I promise you it does. And then the rich people, you got to learn how to break it. You got to first be able to spot it, then break it, and then retrain yourself, and then you'll be on your way. Okay. All right. And so without me going in it and clicking on it so you can see it, obviously, here's your individual process. It's going to let you know. And it's going to tell you the last time that you've been on here. See, here's the thing, man. It goes back to level 1, which was what? Commitment and self-determination. I don't have time to be coming behind you and seeing if you're doing this shit. Look yourself in the mirror and understand if you did it or not. And if you, like Grant Cardone would say, if you a little quitter bitch, then you just be a little quitter bitch. Bye-bye. Okay? But for those of you that are really determined to figure it out, and it's not hard to figure out at all, because I keep telling you, I'm slow. Okay? I figured it out. You would be able to get it. And most important thing you got to do is just say something like, hey, bro, I'm kind of stuck right here. What you got? You know what I'm saying? And let's go. All right. And so you got that. I go back. Let me go back one here. Let me share my screen. All right. And then obviously level 3 is your final one. Which, man, guys, ladies and gentlemen, and none of this stuff is new. I shared this stuff with y'all before. It's just now it's finally in an organized format that I can say, okay, here it is. Just follow these steps. There's some shit you need to learn about compound interest. Fuck all that. The penny is, a penny doubled in 28 days. It's $1 million. All right. I told y'all, I did the video about that goddamn, that double up shit. You know what I'm saying? If it was that easy, we would have been rich. It's not that easy. That trust me, you would have been rich by now. It's not that easy. But there are some basic components that need to click that we need to understand dealing with compound interest 1 and compound interest 2. All right. Very, very thing. And then we just going to end it with you making a decision. Now, what does that look like? You making a decision simply means, all right, you're going to have to come into one of these 2 realms. You can do your own business thing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, do your business. That I'm talking about outside of your own business. One of these two realms right here, whether it be real estate and or the trading aspect, it has been proving to be a tremendous escalator to wealth. Tremendous escalator to wealth. Okay, so hold on, let me go back to the main site again because I want to show you something. And my man B is here. Hopefully, I can go off and I can give him the mic because he can explain this better than I can explain it. All right. And then I'm gonna share with you what I did, which was just the wholesale shit. All right. So for here it's once you go through the monthly and see, remember that monthly course, the new wealth club, which you saw, is what everybody get. That's why all the members can sign in, go through their shit. And then it's private stuff on the thing where, I get a deal on the table. You know what I mean? Who want to do a private venture? Let's do something privately. You know what I'm saying? And do something. Or here, I do something here. It's you and another families. Families should be doing business with each other. That's just common sense. I showed you that observation has been made. 2053, somebody black ass gonna be broke. And I don't want it to be me. All right. And it should not be you. All right. So then it's here. You can go to the intro to the Bitcoin and the blockchain. That's B. And then I'm right here on the real estate to millions for beginners. Now, before I give it to B, because I put in the email, I'm going to show you what I did. Man, I can show you, and it's so easy that you would just you will overshoot it because people think that it's that easy. It's not true. But then when it's too big of a book, then you ain't gonna read it because you think it's too goddamn big. And the human mind is just crazy. What I did was, and I think a lot of us was in this situation or in this situation, right? You have to use this technique called wholesale real estate as your basis to bring you in the cash flow. Because if you're not in a good credit position with a 20% down payment, if you're going to step in like an investor, meaning on a $100,000 piece of property, the bank is going to loan you 70, 75, and you're going to bring 25,000 down. If you're not in that position, then you need some cash. If you're not in a position where, and I ain't talking about the low time 3% FHA thing. I'm talking about from the investor standpoint. You got 25%, 20 down. This is a $200,000 piece of property. You know what I'm saying? And they want 20% down. You need 40 bands. If you ain't got that, how you gonna get it? So then that's when you come over to the wholesale portion of it, because that's going to give you guys some cash. Okay. I'm gonna get a whiteboard in here because I just really feel like just drawing it out for you. But that's gonna give you some cash. All right. And the way that you get into that particular space, the basis of it is the easiest thing in the world. You have to put your eyes on property that you see. You either think they're either vacant or somebody live in them and they look shabby, but people sell perfectly good homes all the time. They're ready to move. And you say, you know what, I just want to try my hand. And now meaning this, nothing looks wrong with this house, but I just want to see if the owner is interested in selling. Okay. So whether you got vacants that you put your eye on, or whether you see some houses that's a little shabby and the owner live in it, but you can tell because the gutter is leaning and shit, the paint is old, the roof is old, right? You know what? Let me try my hand with them. Or nothing's wrong with it. You just want to try your hand. Okay, now what you gonna do? You got to get in contact with the owner. There's primarily only two ways you're gonna do that. Either you're gonna do that through a piece of mail, or it's gonna be through the phone. Now the phone could be a text message, or it can be a phone call. And you got to mail them, okay? And so now you got the physical addresses. You need to see where is the mailing address for the owner, because what if that house, the owner don't live in that house and they're landlord? So what you can do for free is go to your local county auditor, county treasurer website, type in the address and get the mailing address, because the treasurer has to mail the homeowner a tax bill. Usually that address is up to date. Not all the time, but usually. So that's free. So now if you want to mail them a letter, you mail them a letter. If you want to call them, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'll share my resources with you. Okay. I use personally right now, I use PropStream. It's $99 a month, but great investment, right? For 12 cents, I could get their phone number. Now you got a question. Are you going to call or are you going to have somebody else call? Because guess what? If you don't want to call, no worries. You got $100 a week, because I have some people in the Philippines that will call for you for only $100 a week, 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. So for 20 hours, $100, they'd do it. Okay. And so now you can call or they're going to call. And guess what your conversation can be? Because it ain't hard. You can just simply say, hello, am I speaking to Nicole? Hey, this is her. Hey, Nicole, my name is Noble, and I'm a local real estate investor, or I buy properties, or me and my mom buy properties in the area. And we was just, had some money set to the side, and we're looking to purchase another house. And I wanted to see if your house 123 Main Street was for sale, if you'd be willing to take a cash offer for it. Nah. Well, is there any offer I could give you that you would consider? Well, yeah, sure. If you really want to pay my price, give me 100 for it. You know what I mean? That's been a great question for us on the follow-up, that they say no, then we come right back behind that and say, well, is there an offer I could give you that you would consider? Now we're saying money talk. Oh, okay, I get to name my price, right? And it may fit the parameters. So my point is, I'm just showing you how to get on base. Now, I'm not going to go any further than that, because how do I size it up and look at the value of the property? That's too much. That's easy. You can go to Zillow, go into a neighborhood, click on sold, and look at all the houses sold for, and go to price history and look at what the person bought it for. So now you get to see, I educated my whole self. In 2017, I studied this one neighborhood that was popping, and I was on Zillow looking at the sold feature, or what's on the market for sale, and go to the price history and look at what they paid for it. And was like, oh shit, they only paid $30,000 for it, and it's on sale for $150. I don't know how much they put in it, but I'm starting to educate myself. Okay, houses in bad shape go for $30,000. You see what I'm saying? So you can start to educate yourself on that, but you can start to fill in the blanks here. But just get on base, meaning the homeowner is saying, you know what, I am thinking about selling. And once you get on base and they thinking about selling, that's when you can say, you know what? When can I set an appointment to come see the property so I can put my eyes on it and just make sure it ain't falling down and ain't gonna collapse on me and whatnot? When's a good time to meet at the property? Once you get that, give me a call. Straight up. Because I sincerely want to help you. I ain't selling you shit. I'm telling you, do that on your own. And just give me a call. Say, hey, yo, somebody want to sell me a house, man. They agreed. I'm about to go look at it. What's the next step? Right? And I'll try my best, make time for you. Say, okay, cool. This is what I think it is. And get you on your deal, because I sincerely want everybody to get there. That's my passion, is to help you break this wicked poverty curse gene that we inherited, especially in America. We inherited some bad shit from slavery in the whole civil rights era. And we gotta break that. So it's my goal is to give back and just get you on base. Once you get on base, you good. And that's why my one, listen, let me be clear, and I'm gonna come find you, B, because I want to talk about this intro to Bitcoin. But we gotta talk about getting the family wealthy. And this stuff is working for people. All right. I could have put a real estate course together and made it a module where you don't see me, like how those videos are when you first come in. Like, you don't need me for that no more. So you straight, like, you just follow that blueprint that's there, answer some questions, you get it. Okay, now like, where you want to go? You want to come here or there? And that's where I'm at, and let's go together, right? I could have put this on auto and you don't see me. That's what everybody do. And I'm not knocking it. I want to be right next to you doing this shit. This what I do ain't all, and it can be, but it's not. It's not all, it's not suits and Lamborghinis. I'm in the motherfucking trenches in C-class property that got great cash flow in D neighborhood with niggas who was getting on my goddamn nerve, who is fucking, smoking and drinking in front of the house like it's a block party every goddamn night, blocking the driveway to my tenants getting in, and they calling me, and it's giving me a headache. Which, by the way, I inherited a property from the previous owner who didn't do shit from 5 years ago when the lady got into it with the niggas on the street who put a bullet through her goddamn window. So the shit for me in the trenches, now, you don't have to go this route. You can go straight to apartment investing and learn that. You can go any way you want to go. I'm just keeping it real with you on what it's like for me. Some of my shit that I have to go through is just in C-class material with D-class type attitudes. Mattresses on the living room. They ain't clean the toilets, and I don't know how long this tenant ain't clean the toilet. But I'm about to put your ass out. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on in my world. So I'm saying that to say, I'm in the trenches with you. This ain't no course. This is, hey, get on base, call me. Let's move to the next phase. And let's just keep on working until you get it. That's my thing. All right. This shit works, man. All right. That's how you break the curse. You break the curse. I showed y'all from a long time ago. They said in 2018, Adams Data, ATTOMS, if I'm not mistaken, Adams Data, which is it's a data site. The average flip for a house 1 year in 18, there was grossing like 65,000 on the flip. Man, if you can be one of those people who can get that average one flip per year on top of what you're doing, you automatically will pass the white people. If your thing is, passing white folks. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I was on the site, but the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, since 1983, Asians have in 1983, the unemployment rate for Asians tied white people. And from that point, since 2003, from that point, Asians have had a lower unemployment rate than white people. If it's about white supremacy and the white man this and the white man that, why would he allow any group of people to surpass his own? It doesn't make sense. There's a lot of shit with that theory that just don't make sense. I am telling you, there's some race baiters out here, whether it's in mainstream media, it's from the Democratic Party, I must say, and it trickles down into this conscious community where niggas be talking about the race card. Okay? And it's very easy to believe, because the only thing I got to say is George Floyd. That's clearly a racial issue. And what happens is, again, it throws up it triggers a not too far distant memory called racism, Jim Crow, and slavery. And then we got a problem. Our problem is how to differentiate reality when that shit happens. I am telling you, nobody is in your way. I promise you, nobody is in your way. This thing, people are winning. I showed you the stats. People are winning. The question is, are you going to decide to win? Okay. And you are. That's why you're here. All right. So let me find B. All right, B. How do I do something, sir? I need to. Oh, hold on. If I click on B. B. What what I want to do. What I want to do is B. How can I let me see. Oh yeah. Hold on. Bam. I just hit your ask to unmute button, man.
Check. You hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man? What's going on?
What's good, bro? How you feeling?
Man, I'm doing good, beloved. I'm doing super good, man. Where you at? You on cam? Van in the building. Oh, hold on. I gotta show y'all some stuff with Van, y'all. Don't y'all go nowhere. Van and
Oh
made a
yeah,
power
salute
move.
Van. Got to salute Van, man.
Yeah. Van and made a motherfucking power move. And since Van is right here on the screen, let me just go ahead and pull it up real fast, man. God damn it, y'all give Van a goddamn round of applause for getting him a goddamn fourplex. You know what I mean? Me and Van and partner up and did something on this damn fourplex. You know what I mean? Which I'm gonna have to hurt some niggas over here in this community, but it's all good. But what up, B man? What's happening, man? Tell us about this intro to Bitcoin and blockchain.
Man, really, man, more than anything, I'm just excited that we getting all these resources under one roof. Like, I've been teaching the Bitcoin on the side myself. I had a whole separate site, but it only been up a couple months. I was really it was really for the people who was real fresh and didn't know anything. So now I'm trying to take it to the next level, even though it's still gonna be friendly for beginners. But this one is gonna be more so like a workshop. And anybody that's anybody who's gonna jump on when I do the videos live. Then of course we'll have the recordings within the website. But anybody who goes through live, man, you're gonna have some cryptocurrency on the other end. It's not just something where I want you just getting the information and not acting on it. Especially now from where Bitcoin has came since we first started the stock club. We was at a low last year around, I think around 4,500. Bitcoin like 60K now, and it's not too late. So it's just a lot of resources and different ways to get in the game. It's not all about just buying Bitcoin. It's different ways to earn it, leverage it, different things like that. So
Yeah. So how many is this? Is this automatic videos, or this is I'm with you every week, or what's the frequency of it, and what's the format?
right now it's 5 different chapters. So I want to do a chapter per week live, and then just have those replays available to anybody who comes on board after these 5 weeks. But like I said, these these initial 5 weeks, I'm gonna do for each lesson that's already in the course, I'm gonna do a live video going over the lesson and answering live Q&A and things like that. But the lesson is already done. It's just not it's not in video attached.
Got you. So I sign up, and then you shoot me lesson one, and then also I'm gonna get on a live with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the I guess I'll probably shoot for the weekend, whatever day isn't running with something we're doing. We're already doing something in the Wealth Club. So if we got a meeting on Saturday, I'll do the webinar on Sunday, vice versa for those
Right.
for those 5 weeks, for the 5 chapters.
Got you. That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, man. Really gotta bridge that knowledge gap, just because with cryptocurrency, it's merging with all the other markets, whether it's real estate, stocks. People making plays to merge these different asset classes.
Right.
Definitely want to stay abreast what's going on.
All day. But yeah, people, so if you want to, that's there. If you go to thefamilywealthclub.com, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're gonna hit this intro. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna take you to these 3 other courses, which I need to switch that, because if you click on that, you should be going straight to that. But it's self-explanatory. You click on it, I'm clicking on it right now. It's gonna route you to the other courses, and then you just click on the Bitcoin and blockchain, and you knock it out. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see it. Bitcoin course. I don't know if I'm sharing my screen real fast. Let me see here.
No, we can't.
Okay,
All right, there we go.
Yeah. So it's right here in the middle. Once you click on it from the main joint, you just hit proceed, and it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you going. It's gonna get you going, man. Because the goal is, see, you can find something of value at your budget. You know what I mean? In you know, for less than $2. You know what I mean? Easy. You know what I mean? When something may cake up on you, man. I had got a text from a sister. Shout out to Val. She hit me up yesterday. See if you know about this, B. And where's she at? Ripple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was telling me about Ripple, and she was telling me back how when she told me about it, I don't know, maybe a year ago or something, it was at 22 cents or something.
Yep.
And now it's at maybe $2 and some change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
So,
spiked over the last week.
yeah.
And I'm gonna touch on all those type of things, especially like Ripple. It's $1.34 right now. But
Mhm.
me personally, I never put a penny into Ripple. And it's not because I thought it was a bad investment. It's just
Right.
it's so many opportunities in cryptocurrency. It's just about not being all over the place and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, staying
Fact.
focused.
Facts. Understood. Understood, man.
Yeah, Ripple
Yeah.
went up 93% in the last week.
Right. Right. Yeah, man. Man. It's explosive growth that's in it, ladies and gents, for sure. So again, that's B. Shit, man. We've been rolling since the very beginning of the creation, and he's always taught the third Saturday at 12 o'clock is his slot where we have the Family Wealth Stock Club meeting. You know what I mean? And that's what he do. Um, and salute to my man Kyle. This is Kyle. Kyle came in back in February and was able to. Cal started busting moves, man. So salute to the Brown family, busting moves on the rental property. And shout out to my ladies right here. You know what I mean? That bust a move and got two of these houses, which are literally next door to each other. This is probably one of my favorite acquisitions. It's my favorite acquisition in the single family space because it was the first time we were able to buy a house that was directly next door to each other. So it fits the whole theme of buy back the block. You know what I'm saying? But to me, this is what family wealth looks like, man. All right. And so, you know, this is about getting together, doing common sense things, and you having conversations with, you know, me and B, what can we do, man? I got $500. What can I do? What's your opinion? Just give me your opinion, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, hey, man, I think this is going to be great. I'm busting this move right here. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, man. Families do this. Wealthy people do this. And I'm going to go to a Q&A, but it's called a single family office. Okay. That's what it's called. And my favorite one is the single family office joint. I forget. Bingo. I think it's this one right here. Man, what the heck is this? Canada Trust. It's a single family office. I forget. Is this it? The family office joint? No. But anyway, they deal with investment strategy, tax planning, estate planning, you know, charity, like every single thing. And usually they have to have a network of at least $10 million. But my point is they be getting together and be having these meetings, and they be, you know, they be networking privately amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? What's my man name? Because he got a real popular name on the subject. I will have to go find his name. There it is, Richard Wilson. Got it. Let me see something. Is it? Here we go. Family offices. All right. I mean, they be having events, capital raising. Them just to give you an idea. You know what I mean? They doing capital raising, the future of real estate, investment structures and tax strategies workshop, investment pitch, right? They doing the thing, man. No, and listen, I'm sorry. He actually dealing with people that got 100 million and more. This is what the wealthy people are doing. Basic common sense shit. This ain't rocket science. Only thing we need to do is figure out, okay, what works, how to execute that shit, and put it on repeat. That's what we have done. You see what I'm saying? So come on, man, join us. TheFamilyWealthClub.com. Just click on it. TheFamilyWealthClub.com. Scroll down and you can actually join, or go straight to one of the courses and get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, you do your thing. And if you ever got a question, man, we family, man. My door is open. I ain't never been that one that's gonna put you on a J hook and that's gonna be like, oh no, you ain't a member, I ain't talking to you. That ain't how we get down. You call us, me, Jew, we answer the phone. People be like, oh shit, I didn't think y'all was gonna answer the phone. I thought the secretary was gonna answer the phone. Not that we shouldn't have one, you know what I mean? It may be nice, but the point is, man, we really for the people, you know what I mean? And I mean that. And that's why I wear this Aquarius shit on my chest, because I really embody that. That's humanity. Whatever I got, you got. We eating together. And guess what? I ain't gonna let you lose. If I got it and we in on something, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let you lose if I got it. That ain't happening. You know what I mean? So anyway, questions, put them in the chat or put your hand up. I can unmute your line, either or. Let me check on you on YouTube, see what you're doing, how you doing. Monica, Aries moon in 12th. Fiery, spiritual, imaginative. Coach Michael, what's up? XRP is the number one coin. What you know about that? Laverne said that. What you know about that, B? XRP.
Number one.
That's
I don't
what
know.
she said.
I don't know about all that.
That's what she said. XRP, the number one coin.
They had a nice pump, but I'm not too big on Ripple Tech. I need to see more, but it was definitely a good play. Definitely a trade.
Yeah. What up, Jackie? Miss Jackie Brown? What's going on? Coach Michael, salute, bro. Appreciate you. Zoom. If you got something, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Just a little something. A cool stock that's about to drop, and it's just really big as far as history. Coinbase is releasing their initial public offering on the 14th, so that's going to be the first currency exchange to go public.
Yeah, I think Val was telling me that last night when she called me. Sure it was. Coinbase is doing an IPO.
Yep.
That's what you're telling me?
Probably just get a share or two. Like me personally, I would rather just own more Bitcoin or going in too heavy on Coinbase. But
I'm getting
definitely groundbreaking.
I'm getting this slow dinosaur money over here. It's all slow.
Man, it didn't start snowballing though. So you got the snowball rolling now. So
yeah. It's definitely a rhythm to it. Okay, Carla, would you say I'm finding it in my growth towards wealth? Yeah. That's what's up. Yep. My pattern was the summertime. I would stop all the spiritual stuff. I thought maybe because the kids was out of school, and I would start picking up books on business consulting, and I would just get this urge to get like real business orientated in the summer. But that was a prosperity investment group side of me that was coming out, But find your groove, find it, and stay on that joint. Anything on the YouTube side? What you got? Anything? So look, man, y'all get to all this stuff. Again, the new website is thefamilywealthclub.com. You can scroll all the way down at the bottom. You're going to see B got something for you. 5 weeks, or not even 5 weeks, 5 lessons. You know what I mean? 5 one-on-ones for you to jump into this thing and do your thing. And so you're going to see that Bitcoin and crypto course that's there.
Actually, what I'll do, since Rock Club is this coming Saturday. I'll do the first lesson on that Sunday.
Bet.
Anybody that
Yeah.
want to get on live, you know, you can get on live that Sunday. But if not, it will be recorded.
Bet. So that's this Sunday coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's next Sunday coming up, man. Next Sunday coming up, man. I'm tripping, man. Like, yo, I remember I used to teach real estate to millions, and now there's $1 million in real estate. That shit don't even feel like nothing, B.
Out the mud, man.
Yeah, I mean, for real. Because I understand $1 million ain't even no money, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You spend $1 and you ain't a millionaire no more. Well, what's the purpose? Build upon that block, create a whole nother one. And then we're gonna segue off and start diversifying. That's the key for me. And so ethereal synchronicity 444. Yeah, something like that. I did. I'm good for that. I probably switched it up on you. You know what I mean?
True.
All right, man. So y'all good? I was trying to get some questions. Y'all straight? All right, man. I had showed y'all the new website, man. Salute to everybody that is there. Again, all new members, remember, the only thing that you have to do is go to the site, thefamilywealthclub.com. See if I can get over there real fast. And go to, where is it? On the right hand side, it's gonna say log in. You log in, your first name and the password. I emailed it to you already. All right.
Oh yeah, and my bad. Not to cut you off.
No,
One
go ahead.
last note, y'all. Once you go through the course, you should come out with at least $50 worth of crypto. So you at least gone 50% ROI on that little bit of $97 anyway. I'm gonna see to it that you come out on the other end with some cryptocurrency.
Yeah. That's dope. And so, hey man, let's stop playing around. Don't say I didn't tell you. That's all I keep saying. Don't say I didn't tell you. But log in on the right hand side, man. Just log in. As soon as you log in, hit the icon and go to your hit the logo, and then just go to your profile. As soon as you go to your profile, you straight. It's gonna show you where you at, man. Go through that stuff. Knock it out. Because this is your personal tracker. You know what I'm saying? And hit me up, man. Hit me up if y'all need me. And I think that's it. B, we good?
Peace and prosperity, family.
All right, man.